So Kevin Hunter and his fiance Sharina Hudson are back at it again, obsessing over Wendy's money because they're now trying to extort money from her forcefully. But Wendy is putting up a great fight because she's dragging them and making it clear that she has no intention of paying a single cent to them. Kevin better get up and get a job because it looks like he's about to be a broke boy.
I'm not gonna take a lot of time because, I'm getting emotional. And I told myself I wasn't gonna do this.
Wendy Williams' situation with her ex-husband Kevin Hunter has been going on for years at this point, ever since they got divorced. Now there's a lot of things that we can say about Kevin, but one thing that we can't deny is that he had a huge part to play in the success of the Wendy Williams show. And he knows this far too well because he has not let anybody forget about it since he keeps bringing it up every 5 seconds and using it to justify why he should still be getting alimony payments from Wendy even though he's the one who cheated and had a baby on her. He recently sat down for an interview with West Side Gazette where he talked about how angry he was that he was no longer receiving the alimony payments because of Wendy's situation with her bank, Wells Fargo. Wendy has been in a battle with Wells Fargo for a while now because the bank restricted her access to her own money. The bank was claiming that they have a considerable cause to believe that Wendy is of unsound mind and they want her placed under temporary financial guardianship by the courts. Wendy is fighting this for obvious reasons because she wants her money and she's been unable to access it. And if she can't access it, well, it affects Kevin as well because it means that he is no longer getting his agreed payments as per the alimony agreement. In the interview, he said, "As the husband for 20 plus years and the creator of the Wendy Williams show, I was entitled to my half of everything that we had, just like any other couple divorcing. I went to the table in good faith and we reached what I thought was an amicable divorce. In fact, it was one of the fastest celebrity divorces ever. I had a feeling that Wendy's Wells Fargo advisor was up to no good, but I was advised by my attorneys that everything was okay. Well, in February of this year, Wells Fargo decided to stop paying me what was agreed. I'm like, how could you, the bank, stop paying me all of a sudden?" I mean, it's fair enough that he's angry, but one thing that he is conveniently forgetting to mention is the fact that his agreement with Wendy states that if Wendy is not working or if she leaves the show, then the amount she pays him as alimony is going to be reduced or going to stop altogether. And as we all know, she hasn't been working for a long time now as a result of both her mental and physical health. So I think that this is the real reason Wells Fargo actually stopped paying Kevin his money. But then he started talking about Wendy and how it was kind of obvious that he was more concerned about his missed payments than about Wendy's state or her situation with Wells Fargo. Listen, he is all about his money. He said, "Wendy was in rehab and these people just stopped depositing my money cold turkey. Now I'm demanding to see all the bank records from the time of the divorce until now, and that will show what is really going on. These people have tried to starve me out. At the end of the day, I earned that money and I'm not letting them take it." He continued, "I will only say for now that it breaks my heart to see what is happening to her. I know she's not in a good place and she is surrounded by people who are taking advantage of her condition, including this so-called guardianship." And when he said starve, he meant that literally, because in another interview, he claimed that he and his new family survived solely on his alimony. He said, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments from the homeowners association and I'm behind on that bill. If the homeowners association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow. My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments." He continued, "I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making the payments under our settlement agreement. The fact that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in order is extremely emergent to me. I cannot pay my bills and sustain my day-to-day living." Now, it's super clear that Kevin is only after what he is owed, or rather what he believes he's owed, and he doesn't necessarily care about Wendy's well-being. He just wants her money, nothing more, nothing less. This man and his new woman need to fight their own battles in silence and stop making it so obvious that they're desperate for a paycheck from Wendy, especially since she doesn't owe him according to their agreement. Someone commented, "Bottom line, Kevin believes he is owed this money for staying with the woman he never loved or respected. This is outrageous. I pray Wendy begins to have the right people around her who truly have good intentions and best interests for her." Another person said, "An honorable man would do the right thing by getting a job. Wendy is not responsible for your new family." And this other person commented, "Kevin seems really proud to have Wendy support him and his new family, but Wendy's contract did say if she's not working, his payments may stop or be modified. And according to a source, Wendy also feels like Kevin needs to get a job and stop dragging her because she doesn't owe him. And even if she did owe him, there's nothing she can do about it because all her money is tied down at Wells Fargo. The source added that Wendy feels no pity for Kevin because she feels like he did her dirty by cheating on her, spending her money to finance his side piece lifestyle, and then having a baby on her. She sees this as him facing the consequences of his actions and has no pity for him. But I'm here for all of it, and I think Kevin and Sharina need to get some jobs to pay their bills because that Wendy paycheck has run its course. This drama is very, very crazy and unnecessary. But speaking of drama, y'all check out the messy drama in this next video.